The alarms didn't go off right away. That's the part people never understand. It started weeks earlier, at a perfectly ordinary facilities meeting that felt more like an HOA hearing than a workplace discussion. Clipboards, smug smiles. One man appointed himself the authority on things he didn't understand. Our new operations manager, fresh suit, fresh haircut, HOA Karen energy in human form. He walked into the equipment floor and frowned like he'd stepped into a crime scene. Why does everything look so industrial? He asked, because it was. I'd managed the cooling systems for a private compute farm tucked beneath a corporate campus. He didn't care. We're doing executive tours, he said. This place needs to look premium. That's when he pointed at the intake vents. Dusty, metallic, functional. I want them painted, he said. Matte white, clean, modern. I laughed, once, then I stopped. Paint clogs micro perforations, changes thermal exchange, turns cooling metal into insulation. I explained it slowly, calmly, with diagrams. He waved it off like an HOA president dismissing a homeowner who read the bylaws too closely. You're being difficult, he said. Aesthetic compliance is non-negotiable, I refused. In writing, by Friday I was escorted out. Failure to align with leadership vision. The painters came that night. I watched from my car as ladders went up and rollers went down. Layer after layer, smooth, sealed, suffocating. Monday morning, the dashboards started lighting up numbers, climbing just enough to look like noise. Fans worked harder. Systems compensated, everything almost held. Until it didn't. By early afternoon, the heat had nowhere to go. Processors throttled. Backup cooling kicked in and failed. Plastic warped, boards bowed, one rack tripped. Then another. When the main alarms finally screamed, it was already too late. They lost millions in equipment. More in downtime. Clients vanished. Lawyers arrived. The forensic team didn't need long. They peeled a vent cover and stopped. Why is this painted? Someone asked. 3 days later, my phone rang. Different tone this time, softer, careful. They asked me to consult. I agreed under conditions. Triple rate, written acknowledgement. Full authority to reverse aesthetic decisions. I walked back in wearing the same boots. The manager's office was empty, HR boxes stacked by the door. As we stripped the paint away, raw metal breved again. Temperatures dropped. Systems stabilized. No speeches. No victory lap. Just a quiet lesson, hanging in the cooled air. When people obsessed with appearances start running systems they don't understand, the damage doesn't happen loudly. It happens slowly. And by the time they notice, the heat has already done its work.